Hey, you guys, welcome back. I'm here with my niece Destiny and my nephew Kasi, and they here visiting me for the weekend. And I'm so happy to have them here. And it's not often that I get a chance to see them, so every time I get to see them, it's such a joy. So say hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
So you guys are young. You about to be 21 tomorrow. You'll be 21 in April. So you heard the saying that you have a long road ahead of you. So what do y'all feel like that means to you?
You want to go first or you want me to go?
I mean, a long road ahead means basically you have a lot of stuff that you can accomplish, and don't set a time for yourself, but it's good to set some type of point to where you know you can accomplish something that you really want. Like your biggest goals, mainly like career wise, that's something that you may need to like actually set a date for. But like small things, I feel like you can just be like, okay, this can just be done whenever.
I feel what he's saying. Like, I feel like we are limited with time, but at the same time, we have a lot of time. So, like he said, it's important to set small and big goals. But at the same time, I feel like the small goals will keep us going in a little time to get to the big goals. So that's why I feel like that makes perfect sense. Like, but I do feel like we do, like 2020 showed us that like we're limited in time, like we're not promised to be here tomorrow. So therefore, like live your passion, live what you want to do, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's like something that you can't take lightly, you know, because you don't know how long you're gonna be here, and you don't know what you're gonna face day to day. So to me, that long road ahead shouldn't be taken lightly, you know. So some things you got to look on head on early. So with that being said, are you planning right now for your futures? You know, I know that you all young, you got a lot of life to live. Are y'all trying to find out your career path, or you know what you want to do? How's that going for you?
I know for me, I most definitely want to be an entrepreneur. I can't see myself working for somebody day to day just because I don't like working. I don't like getting up and going. Look, I get out of bed and I do like, okay, should I call out? Or should I... And I don't know why I'll be driving to work, but okay, let me go and make a U-turn and go back home. Because I just don't be feeling like
you
it.
come up with excuses in your head
Like,
on your way there, like I just want to turn around.
Yeah, it's like on Sunday, like Sunday is like you prepare your week and all of that. And I just be like, I'm ready to get off already.
You ain't even got there yet.
I haven't even gotten to work. I'm ready to clock out already and go home. It don't even be worth it.
it's not.
Really?
If anything, I feel like that causes us more stress, more like it just not. It's weighing on us more. It's weighing on us more. So I agree with him.
Y'all 21. What y'all stressed about?
I'm not really.
We're about to be 21. Y'all feel like y'all at this point, y'all consider Generation Z. Do y'all feel like y'all more stressed at this age than you think like millennials, which I am, are? Or do you feel like pressure at this age, or growing up? How y'all feel?
I wouldn't say I'm really stressed. It's just I think it's more so we just put a lot of pressure on ourselves because everybody's expecting us all these expectations from us now, just because like we are getting older. So I wouldn't say it's really stress. I think it's just like maybe just like a lot of pressure on our weights because we just want to be able to have everything that we want in life and accomplish our goals.
Do y'all think I sometimes think y'all generation is the I want it now generation?
I agree with you.
You feel like that?
Yeah,
I agree with you.
That's kind of true.
And like with him, I feel like I forgot what I was talking about. What's going on? I was about to say it. I was about to say it. What you just said. I started thinking about what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, about your generation, do y'all feel like y'all stressed out this generation?
Oh, yes. Okay, I was about to piggyback off what you said. And like how you said that like we feel like everybody around us put more pressure on us. I feel like I give myself pressure
Why
because
is that?
I got my brother is like, I don't know, like, especially Dion, and he make you feel like you have to. Dion got his master's and he a D1 coach. Like, he make life look like it's easy, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. It's like I don't even need nobody else outside telling me something, but I'm just so terrified one day I'm gonna be homeless, or one day I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna be in this place like, how did I get here? You know what I'm saying? So it's just pressure. We 20 years old. My mom looking at me like, when you getting out my house? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I can't even afford my own house right now. Like, can't even afford a room. So yeah.
So you just feel like a lot of weight is on your shoulders.
I feel like my mom, well, I feel like our parents, period, at this point of our life, they feel like they're taking care of us. It's like babysitting an older person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm a burden, but not so much a burden, but, you know, they want better for us. They want us to start getting it for ourselves. Like, don't want to answer questions, nothing no more. Like, you should know by now. I feel like then that's like the kick to tell us, you know what I'm saying? You got to start figuring out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's pressure.
It's pressure.
It's pressure.
You just got to start figuring out what you got, put stuff in place, and you know, have goals, and you know, set them and start, you know, putting action towards those goals, so that, you know, you can start putting your life in a better place and be in a better predicament than you are now. You know, I feel like your generation, you know, you look at what we in the pandemic now, there's less jobs available. So like you said, your mom, you feel like your mom's like, you need to get out of my house, but you know, some things you need to look at is like, okay, well, what am I gonna do if I can't find a job? Or, you know, and that's when, you know, those entrepreneur skills kick in. So how you feel about entrepreneur or college?
Well, I think that must look at entrepreneurship first. I think that that's on your, I feel like, not to say on your own, but like establishing yourself first. That's the only way you can go to college. That's like, it shouldn't, the orders, how stuff is ordered is so wrong to me, because like if high school was set up to teach us to be an adult, then it would be perfect for college to be next, because maybe we'll know like what we're supposed to, like maybe we'll have our purpose established by then. But my high school personally treated like we was in a jail. They just wanted us to like just follow those like we were such little kids, and they didn't prepare us. So I feel like it's just not ordered right for us to be going to college next. It's not college.
Because you hear like go to, you know, you grow up, go to school, get college, and go get a job, and it seems like, I don't know, it's still to this day, the same careers come up. Go to school to be a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher. You're like, who are, everybody don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? And so it just seems like it's the same things I'm hearing other older people tell their children, to go up and, you know, be at school. But if school ain't for you, then don't go. That's how I feel
like college, I mean, if you really know exactly what you want to do, you can go to college. But I feel like, you know, you go when you're ready, because I was going to be there. I feel like you should go when you're ready. And entrepreneur, I mean, you have to really have a mindset for it. Like, a lot of people, they don't really have the go get it mentality.
They don't.
And some people, they just be stagnant in like one spot in their life. So a lot of people don't have the mindset to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, that.
And so, you know, think about people. I have a question for y'all. The people you hang around, how big is that in your life?
That can play a major role.
It can. Yeah, you are what you eat. So like that's you are what you hang around, literally.
That can be
2020.
Because you have some people, they just, you do, like some people you have that are like stagnant friends, like they just be stuck in like one spot. And then you have the other friends that, you know, they do know how to go out there and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. But some that you don't have. So like in your all's personal life, you know, how important it is for the people that's coming along. Are there check marks that you're looking for people in your life?
Most definitely.
Like for me, one thing you do
I've
have to be
so many people after high school.
You did?
Yes.
I feel last year.
Last year.
And even more since the pandemic started.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that really, during the pandemic, really showed you how many people really would support you and stuff when you need them. And a lot of them, they are not supportive.
And kind of show you who your real friends are. And then like people like going forward, like the people I personally want in my life are people who I can look up to and inspire and motivate me. If
Exactly.
you on the same level and above, then that's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't want nobody, like, if I'm going to be an entrepreneur and you just want to party all the time, we ain't
That's what
working. You can't be in this life of mine.
I found that I had
Or
a
the
lot of
ones that
people.
like to sit around and talk about people every day.
all day.
Right.
I found a lot of my friends was just not so serious about life, but they would look at me like, "Why are you so serious?" And I'm like, "Life." People live by like life is not so serious, but I'm like, how could you say that? I don't understand. Like, it's so much you can get done in this lifetime and stuff like that. If we wasn't sitting around thinking like life is not that serious, we can get stuff done. And at the same time, like you said, conversation wise, like I would have conversations with people, and if we're not stimulating each other, like if I try to stimulate you and you looking at me like, why are you even bringing this up? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even be myself around you. Like that's how I found like it just wasn't matching. Like a lot of my friends, we was like moving two different ways. Like you said, stagnant, about the same. You gotta be open minded. Like,
And that's at the point, okay, it's time to cut some people off.
Right.
You know, if they're not meant for you, and you know what direction you want to go in, and you know that, you know, they being stagnant,
Low
you know, 5
vibrational.
years, you go away, come back 5 years, they still stagnant in that same place, and
Right.
you done grew. And, you know, it's funny because, man, when you grow, people always
looking
like,
at you like, what you doing?
like, you think you better than you think you
Yes.
better than us now?
No.
I'm better off.
That's
You could
all.
have been in the same, you know, boat that I'm in. We could have been helping and pulling
Each
each
other.
other together,
Right.
you know. But a lot of people don't want to do that, and that's why you have to be around people and surround yourself with people who are like-minded, are going where you are going, or already there, or can help push you along and motivate you towards that.
But also, people do have like their own time where like stuff happens for them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's understandable. But like, if you're not even trying to like get to the point, it's just
Yeah.
And you know, that is true that they have their own time, and you know, Raven, right now, it's gonna take you maybe another 3 years before you even start something. But you know, in those 3 years,
What are you doing?
You're not gonna be in my life. You know, it does take like, you know, maybe we could come back in the future when you start to get there. But at this point, do I really need you? Are you benefiting me?
Yeah, I see that, but I see both sides of that because I see like sometimes you have to be that friend even when you see your friend is like a little down. You gotta be that friend to be like, okay, I see the potential in them. I can see myself. Like I know you can't change somebody, but if you see them stuck in a place, like I don't know, that's sociology, me like the little therapist. Like I don't know, I feel like I have to bring them out that place if I see the light in them. You know what I'm saying? But if you really stuck in that place, and you're not benefiting me, then I'm gonna leave you off. But some people need somebody to stay around. Like you said, you don't like the pandemic. People, how you know people wasn't talking to you? You know what I'm saying? Because you might have been that person that needed somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, you in different ways. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel people out and know what their intentions are for real nowadays. Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
good.
Yeah.
You were so sorry about
There.
you speaking your mind. That's what it's all about. You know, let your voice be heard. I read in a Google article about Generation Z, since that's what y'all are, and it says Generation Z, they want their voice to be heard. They feel like their voice is not heard. Is that true?
I can see it being true.
You can. What about for you? Is that true?
I kind of see it.
Why?
I guess like more like with the, I guess like more coming from like with the Black Lives Matters and stuff like that. I guess that's probably where they're coming from. Like Black lives need to be heard more.
Not even just that, like
But-
LGBT, like they want themselves to be established. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm LGBT, do not like, you know what I'm saying? Non-binary people like want to be heard. Like I'm non-binary. Period. Don't try to tell me I'm this. Like you know what I'm saying? Different. I feel like everybody Asians, they want to be known. I'm Asian. I'm Chinese. I'm not, you know, Japanese. I feel like anybody. You know what I'm saying? No, TikTok. I'm trying to tell you. People,
TikTok. What's
I'm trying to say no. People's voices getting heard. No, I feel like no. I'm serious. I learned a lot off of TikTok, just off of people's like
that's your education?
no. But people really do think that they can learn off of TikTok. But you like, and I don't mean like seriously learn, but I'm like learning about people. You know, like you said, voicing their opinion. People get on there and they really think their opinion is valid. Not to say it's not, because it's their opinion, but people.
I want to really more talk about your generation. Like,
That's what I'm
do you
saying.
feel
This
like
is TikTok is our generation. Like
that is your generation?
you see old people on here, but they doing our generation things. I'm just saying, like.
And speaking of older people, what y'all feel about older people? Y'all feel like older people are stuck in their ways and don't listen to y'all?
Specific things.
Uh-huh.
I feel like older people can't. This is just me. I'm gonna tell you. like, because I've been learning a lot about African Americans. So when I talk to my dad about me knowing stuff, like I'm me learning, he's like, you think you know everything. I'm like, dang, I can learn from you just as you can learn from me, because it's stuff I can bring up to you but never know because I didn't know it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but older black people think
Daryl
that
be
they
like, player.
not even just him. I'm talking about any older person. Oof, they don't think that you can tell them nothing. They think they know everything.
They do.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them.
I'm talking about older too.
You don't think that's just wisdom that's coming out and flowing?
But they don't think we can have wisdom. That's the crazy thing about it. I know older people have wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I know I can learn a lot.
But
they don't
you
think.
feel like you also can teach them a thing or 2. That's true, because a lot of stuff that go on today, like it's some stuff that y'all said I ain't never heard of. That's like you said, mind your business and drink water. That was my first time hearing about that.
Mind your business and drink water.
Mind your business.
It help with your skin too.
Clear your skin.
Get into it.
Period.
And what it's called again?
Mind your business and drink water.
Must taste good, don't it?
Depends on what brand.
We don't mess with that Dasani. We don't mess with that Dasani. That's a new trend. Everybody talking about Dasani. So.
Oh, goodness. Y'all crazy. I'm so glad y'all here this weekend. It's a joy to have y'all.
I love coming up here.
I wish you'd tell me more so I can come with him. He got a key. I didn't even know you be up here like that. I was like, oh.